Hey guys, I'm Tom Drzapolski, and I'm one of the directors here at Venture Out. I also serve as a communications chair, which means it's my job to make sure that we are communicating clearly with owners in all regards. Now, typically, this would involve normal business, things surrounding meetings and agendas, but now we're excited to move forward and focus on some fun, like our upcoming Christmas events, the amazing Halloween trunk or treat golf cart event we just had, and all the reasons we really want to be involved at Venture Out. But we also have some important developments coming up that we need you to pay attention to. Over the next 60 days, you'll receive things in the mail from Venture Out, emails from Venture Out, emails from some of our new systems, and we need you to really pay attention to those. We are transitioning from one platform to another, and we're going to have you re-input some of your information again. We're going to ask you maybe to send stuff back to us. And the way we ensure as a community, as a whole, that we move forward smoothly and this new system is effective is by doing our part. So when you receive correspondence and information, please take the time to read that. I know that when we're chasing our two young children around the house and get ready for school and bedtimes and homework and all the stuff we do, that a lot of time a notice that comes in the mail from Venture Out could get put in the mail stack or kind of filed over there on the corner of the desk. Please don't do that now. We need all of our owners to pay attention and do their part during this transition. In closing, a part of communication is improving the way we communicate. So we've integrated Zoom for meetings. We've, as a board and as a communications chair, I'm getting more involved with our owners group on Facebook. I would encourage you to give us a fresh start. I know a lot of history can follow us around. And certainly with so many of the owners over so many decades of Venture Out, operating with the board and having different experiences with different boards, you may have an opinion of what our role is. Let me be very clear with you. I love Venture Out, and I volunteered to serve. If you saw my letter, I don't have a chip on my shoulder that I can see. I'm not upset about anything. I just want to make good decisions on your behalf. Now, the board, and maybe even me, and maybe even you, may not always agree on the total outcomes. But I hope that we can all look and see that we're working hard to make it better for all, safer for all, more efficient for all, more friendly for all, whatever is involved. One of the best ways that you could participate is by submitting your concerns or questions to the board for consideration, or attending meetings in person, attending committee meetings in person or online, or showing up to board meetings in person or online. Those are official ways that you can let us know how you feel about things. Now I'm going to tell you again, we're not always going to agree, we're not always going to get it right, but there's no malice. We're not up to anything, okay? And I hope that you will consider that before making comments, maybe that are unnecessarily negative. I have no ill will to you, and I hope the decisions we make for Venture Out are always the right decision. But I know we're human, and I know we're going to get it wrong. I also am going to strive to get items that might be on the agenda or could be on the agenda or likely going to be on an agenda for a board meeting out to you as soon as possible, so that if you choose to engage that subject, you have time to communicate with us. By participating in a board meeting or a committee meeting, it'll empower you to see the entire picture. A lot of times we look at things from our one limited viewpoint, and that is, for example, speed bumps in the park. I don't like them. They hurt my back. Kids run over them. There's a million reasons why we don't like speed bumps. I, for one, don't love them either. But there are also some other factors and conversation that occur during board meetings with regard to, let's say, speed bumps, that are important and that influence the decisions we make and our behavior as a board. But if all you do is read a Facebook post and all the comments that tend to follow Facebook posts, you would think the board didn't care at all, that we never listened. And I hope that you'll find that, at least while I'm serving on the board with the incredible board we're working with now, that that's just not true. So please, share your thoughts, share your opinions. Recognize that sometimes you're going to be wrong. I'll certainly recognize that sometimes I'm going to be wrong, but let's work together to get it right. So, as a reminder, pay attention to correspondence. Come from Venture Out over the next 60 days because it's going to be important stuff. And also continue to be involved, continue to care. And when you see negative thoughts or opinions on Facebook, or maybe you're riding around the park, heck, just email me. If you have something that you'd like to ask the board, ask any of us, and we'll give you our honest answer the best we can with the information we have. So, great talking to you, and I'm really looking forward to an exciting 2021. All right, take care.